A calculator company found that the cost of producing X graphing calculators per day is this cost function. This ignores the original research and development cost, which was quite large. A, if each calculator is priced at $90, write an equation for the daily revenue, which calculates the income per day for X calculators sold. So don't overcomplicate it. The revenue is just the amount of money you make per day, discounting the cost of making it. So that's just 90 times X, because if it's $90 per calculator and you sell X calculators, the total amount will be 90X. And now for part B, we're trying to figure out what is the profit. So the profit is going to be 90X, which is the revenue, minus the cost of producing the graphing calculators. So we end up with 90X minus C of X. And go ahead and simplify this a little bit. You get 85X minus e to the 0.02x. Part C, how many calculators should the company produce to maximize profit? So in order to find a maximum, you need to figure out when the first derivative changes from positive to negative. So we need to find the first derivative of p. So p prime is equal to 85 minus 0.02 e to the 0.02x. So use the chain rule on that. Set it equal to 0 to find some candidates or a candidate for a maximum. And add 0.02 e to the 0.02x to both sides. Divide by 0.02. To undo e, take the ln of both sides and then divide. And you end up with x equals 417.734. I'm going to find the second derivative because I want to prove that this is a maximum and not a minimum. So if you find the second derivative, take the first derivative. The derivative of 85 is 0. And then the derivative of e to the something, you have to use the chain rule on. So you end up with negative 0.02 times 0.02, e to the 0.02x. The second derivative at 417.734 is, doesn't really matter what the number is, it's negative. So if the second derivative is negative, that means p is concave down. If your function is concave down and the slope is 0, that means you have a maximum there. So there's a maximum at 417. I just proved why there is, which is about 418 graphing calculators per day, because you can't have like a portion of a graphing calculator. And then D, what is the maximum daily profit? So I just took 418 and I plugged it into my profit function, and I ended up with $31,257.